This morning, Lauren is giving me a haircut because I'm balding to the point where it doesn't make sense to pay for haircuts anymore.
I think it looks good.
Not too shabby.
We'll let people decide.
This week is modeling week. First, I'm going to borrow one of these 3 trailers over here to load all of the stuff that's in that trailer into there so I can have it completely open and clean canvas for taking measurements. That had to be more luck than skill. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be keeping and what I'm going to be rebuilding, so I'm very carefully taking everything apart. Got things loaded over here, going well with the tools. I do have to take out this sink that Lark put in, unfortunately, but I will be able to reuse all of the parts. And in fact, they did a fantastic job in here. They even put a vent up here for the drain. So I'm actually gonna keep all this intact. All the plumbing I'll reuse just up here instead. All right, so here's the plan. We've got a trailer full of tools and a garage full of junk. This is everything that we own. This is our shelf in here and this bottom one. A lot of it I can just go through in Goodwill or garbage. A lot of it is sailing stuff, actually. This is a big sail for our sailboat on the beach that we never used. I think if I consolidate and clean, I can get a decent size space here. Making good progress. At this point, I can still fit the car in here and just pull out the saws when I want to. All this makes me want to make the new mobile workshop even more mobile, because these two take absolutely zero effort to transfer. So I want to make a case for power tools with big casters and put my drawers on wheels. I want everything on wheels so that when we're not using the trailer, I can wheel everything here in the garage and make a quick temporary shop. I'm going to remove the plywood walls because I'm going to insulate everything with a 2-part closed cell insulation. And I was thinking I was just going to remove the plywood on the front half, but I got to thinking about it, and if I'm gonna make everything mobile, I'm gonna weld in some more E-track along this wall to strap things to, and I want to water test the whole thing with the walls off. It's something we didn't have time to do at Lark because we were under a time crunch. And if this is gonna be our house now as well, I wanna make sure it has no leaks anywhere, even in the slightest. All right, got quite a lot done today, and we are back to square one. Hardest part for sure was getting this ceiling off. It was taped up with some sort of miracle tape. I wanted to explain just a little bit why I went through all the trouble of tearing down everything I had built and everything Lark had built and bringing the walls down to the bare studs. Because I'm sure I look like an insane person, but the truth is I've done enough large-scale projects to know that it's a lot of times just easier to go back to square one instead of trying to build on top of something you've already built or someone else has built, and just eliminating a lot of the problems from the beginning. And second, I want to insulate this thing really, really well. It's far easier and cheaper to insulate instead of buying a bigger AC and heater and a bigger and much more expensive battery bank. And finally, now that we're splitting the trailer in half, a lot of the electrical system is changing. I don't need 3-way switches controlling lights in the living space and the workshop, because why would you ever turn off a light in the workshop when there's no access to it from the front? So all those reasons combined made a good enough case for me just to tear it down to the studs on the inside. And it'll also make it a lot easier for me to draw this trailer up in CAD. I actually want to know the spacing of my studs and the joists in the floor so that I know where to run pipes and how big I can make tanks and things like that. So that's it. I'm excited. We got a fresh start on bare metal. I think this project is going to be truly one of a kind, and I'm excited to get going on it. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
This week we want to thank Lark United Manufacturing, who made our mobile workshop and this video possible. They have out-of-the-box designs and custom solutions. If you want it, they can build it. LarkUnited.com.